It's St. Patrick's Day here during spring break, March 17th, here at Pieper High School as the Pieper Warriors get ready to take on the Seguin Matadors. The Pieper Warriors enter 7-6 overall on the year. The Seguin Matadors sit at 3-12-1 entering today's game. The starting lineup for the Seguin Matadors: Landon Frost, Holt Haas, Hayden Holes, Seth Ceballos, Tim Belichick, Cooper Newman, Matthew Merrick, Klein Vickers, Luis Acano, and Gabe Molina. There you see the batting order for the Matadors today as they make the trip to Timberwood Park here just outside of San Antonio, Texas, where it's a perfect day for football, sitting at 59 degrees as first pitch is just about to happen. Wind coming in from north 7 to 13 miles an hour, so it's not a great day for the long ball. As the pitcher today for the Warriors,
batting for Seguin is number 8, Landon Frost.
16, Reed Nicolau, and the first pitch is in there for a strike from Nicolau. In the defensive order behind him, behind the dish, Derek Martinez at first, Austin Shreve, Ortiz at second, LeGrand at short. That second one's in there for a strike as well, so Nicolau pounding the zone right off the start. Hopper at third, Trejo in left, Jacobson and Dion rounding out the outfield. Is that first ball of the afternoon for Nicolau. Makes it 2-1. Nicolau, 11 innings pitched, an ERA of 1.27. The soft chopper to the right side. Picked up by first base Shreve, and he'll step on the bag for out number 1, 3 unassisted for out number 1. Pieper entering today 7-6 as mentioned, and Seguin entering 3-12-1 with a tie on the season. Now due up Holt Haas playing left field for the Matadors. Matadors wearing black and the gold trim, gold numbering. Pieper in the white and purple pinstripes and purple numbering. That one's pounded in for the strike zone from Nicolau. Nicolau on the season, 12 strikeouts in his 11 innings. The 0-1. Swung on and missed by Haas, makes it 0-2 quickly. Nicolau, only 2 earned runs allowed on the season, putting him for the second best. That is tied with Gavin Arnold, who is not pitching today. We talk about Nicolau. He's batting for himself today as well, and the 5th spot is a strikeout for him right there to start the afternoon. Set down Haas swinging. Now Caden Holes batting for the Matadors, the pitcher today. So pitcher versus pitcher here. Holes awaits the 0-0. Chases one on the outer half. Talk about ERAs for these two teams, though. Pieper with an ERA of 1.38 on the season here as that one's hit to the right center field gap. Going for it is Jacobson and Dion, the right fielder, will be the one to make the third out here in the top of the first. No runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left on as we head to the bottom of the first. Nothing. Pieper due up here on Warriors Network.
Hi, I'm Scott, and I love Chick-fil-A nuggets because the flavor is unparalleled. As soon as you bite into them, you're in a happy place. The seasoning is perfect.
Hey, I'm Giovanni, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A nuggets is that they're perfectly breaded. There's just that right amount of crisp. I don't know what they're doing in the kitchen, but it's pure magic.
So, where are we eating?
With GVTC's blazing fast fiber speeds,
3.5 stars, not a chance we try anything under 4.
you might feel like other things in life are taking a little longer than before. We may not be able to speed up your dinner decisions, but we can provide fast and consistent premium Wi-Fi to search all the available options. Enjoy the GVTC difference. GVTC, connecting you.
Warriors due up, and their first at-bat of the afternoon is led by Coach Joseph Olson. Here is the Warriors digging for their first at-bats of the evening. This early evening game. First pitch about 5:47. Lineup for the Pieper Warriors as Caden Jacobson's taking some warm-up swings there, followed by Jax Legrand, Jackson Hopper, Austin Shreve, Reed Nicolau, who's pitching as well, Cash Dion playing right field, Derek Martinez the catcher, Jacob Ortiz playing second, and Cole Trejo the left fielder rounding up the lineup for Coach Joseph Olson. The Warriors enter at that 7-6 record here in just the second game of district play. Played Seguin just on Tuesday.
Number 14, Caleb Jacobs.
They're playing each other again. Here is the pitcher for the Matadors, Caden Holes. Will be facing off Caden Jacobson first. He's playing center field today. Jacobson, a .292 average. Awaits the first pitch from Holes. That first one hits him square in the back, and he'll take the walk down to first base as he's going to hard 90 though.
Now for that for the Warriors, number 2, Jax.
So first batter, first hit by pitch. Now due up for the Warriors, Jax Legrand. Where's the number 2? 200 average on the season. So runner on first. A pickoff move by Holes, but back in there safely is Jacobson. Legrand on the season, a .310 on base. With the runner on first, you think there might be a chance of steal and taking off for second, but faking the run was Jacobson. 1 stolen base on the season for Jacobson. For a team that has a handful of stolen bases at 18, another pickoff attempt, but in there safely is Jacobson. The 0-1 count. Legrand waits the second pitch still. Infield shifted to the right, looking for something on the inner half. That one's on the outer half, though, makes it 1-1. This Seguin team, 136 runs allowed on the season. Scoring 64, the 1-1, another pickoff move back safely. Compared to the Pieper squad, scoring 50 runs, allowing 21. And this nothing game is 1-1 count in the bottom of the first. Jacobson on first, taking off for second, a hit and run, but that one's going foul to the left side. Makes it 1-2. Jacobson on first, looking to start the running game early for the Warriors, and we saw in the JV game, the Matadors were causing havoc on the base pass, and that's how they were getting their runs across. So we'll see if it continues for varsity here. The 1-2 hit softly to the right side to Molina. Molina will try to turn the double play, but just gets the lead out.
Now for your Warriors, number 1, Jackson Hopper.
So 1 out now, and Jackson Hopper due up. Hopper playing third base here today. We're number 1 entering with a .211 average. Now Legrand on first after Jacobson was the runner they got forced out at second in the fielder's choice. The 1-0 count now to Hopper. Third base, Belichick playing tightly against Hopper here. 1-0 count still after that pickoff move by Holes. Holes has had a handful of pickoff moves already, all of them still getting back in safely. 1-0. Taking off for second is LeGrand. LeGrand ends there safely after the errant throw. So stolen base number 19 of the season for the Warriors. Now a 1-1 count with 1 out, runner on second. Going out there to check on holes is the catcher, O'Connell. One upcoming to Hopper. First base playing in tight, Newman. That one's upstairs, almost hits the hands of Hopper. Makes it 2-1. The bad throw gets LeGrand over to third on the bad throw. So an error allows the runner to advance to third. There you see Coach Olson talking to LeGrand. Stolen base number 5 that's what you call it. Infield playing in tight now against Hopper. Foul ball off the plate. Makes it 2-2. With a runner on third now. Just 90 feet away from the first run. Two from Holes is outside. Makes it 3-2. Catcher there saving a run. Catcher Lewis O'Connell. A 3-2. Fouled off the end of the bat, straight back. Keeps it full. O'Connell wearing number 21 behind the dish this afternoon for the black and gold, the Matadors. The full count one more time. That one's hit sharply to the left side. That will get through the infield. That will score a run for the Pieper Warriors as they take the early 1-0 lead on the Hopper single.
Now to bat for your Warriors, Austin Shreve.
1 run and 1 hit. This inning for the Warriors now. There you see Hopper, who scored that run with his single RBI. There's another pickoff move in. Hopper is thrown out, though, on that pickoff move by Holes, so a caught napping on the base pass for the second out, and there you see this pickoff move that caught Hopper. And great tag by the first base, Newman, to get that second out, and now Austin Shreve in the box waiting his first pitch with no one on now after the reset there. Number 13, Austin Shreve, a .346 average, puts him second best on the team. On base percentage of .469. The 1-0 as he watches that one inside, makes it 2-0. Playing first base here this evening, I guess you could say. Waits the 2-0. He watches that one upstairs, makes it 3-0. Infield playing a little shallow here on this windy afternoon as the wind's coming in from center field. The 3-0. Hit off the end of the bat to the left side, fielded by the shortstop, Merrick. Merrick makes a throw to first, and they're saying the Newman's foot came off the base, so reaching safely is Shreve.
Now up to bat for your Warriors.
You see Shreve running the hard 90 to make sure he reaches safely on the Newman. It was at first, it looks like his toe just came off the bag there. As you saw a little bit of dirt between the bag and his toe. So Shreve on first now with a single. As now Reed Nicolau batting for himself, the pitcher. Another pickoff move made by Holes. Nicolau on the batting side of things, a .348 average, leading the team. OBP of 400. As he chops out one to the left side, the third baseman, Belichick fires to first, but nowhere close to being in time. Going for third, though, here is Shreve, and Shreve is thrown out at third base, and they're actually calling him safe. So runners at the corners, but now taking advantage of this is Nicolau. Nicolau takes second as abandoning the field where the Matadors thinking they got the third out there as the long time to call the safe. You see there sliding into third was Shreve, and the Matadors thought they got the out, threw the ball back into play, and the safe call was finally made, and now runners at second and third with 2 outs after a single, and that was hit to the left side straight to Belichick, who made the last play. Fires to Newman at first, and that will do it for the Warriors here in the bottom of the first. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error, 2 left on, and they lead 2-0. We head to the second here on Warriors Network.
I'm a pretty calm, cool, and collective guy, but... Sorry, what's your name? Yeah, Evan. Hi, Evan. Yeah, we have no internet. Nothing. I don't know. It just stopped working.
The internet is down.
I know, I'm on the phone with them. No, that was my wife.
I can't get online again.
Yeah, I'm talking to Evan. No, my daughter, my wife. Okay, can you guys not talk? Sorry. Yes, we have the white boxes. I see one. They got horns on them.
The one with the horns.
Yes, I see one. We have 11 of those.
I was on the phone and I got disconnected.
Okay, it's not about you. We switched our broadband service provider. Like Devin put in 11, Evan. How are we supposed to know which one's 7 and which one?
I thought it was Devin.
Who's Devin? I got no service.
Honey, you're blocking.
You can't stand there. You're blocking it. Don't block it. And the best part, I never have to speak to Evan or Devin ever again.
I think this one's 11.
11? We're not looking for 11. No, are we looking for 7, Evan, or 11? We have 2 next to each other. That's bad. 2 white boxes.
We enter the second inning here on Warriors Network as Reed Nicolau heading back out there for inning number 2 as he got a 1-2-3 in the top of the first. Looking to do that here again against Sestavios, Tim Belichick, and Cooper Newman. 4, 5, and 6 due up for the Matadors as Sestavios digs into the box, wearing the number 23 and playing right field. Nicolau sets. Third base, Hopper playing in a little tight. That one's hit to the right center field gap. That one's going. Dion, though, is under it for out. Number 1 here in the second inning. Back-to-back flyouts to Dion. Going back to inning number 1. Now Tim Belichick due up playing third base today for the Matadors. Hopper still at third playing tight. Outfield playing shallower than you would normally see them. And striking there to Belichick, not Bill Belichick of the Patriots, but here Tim Belichick of the Matadors. Wearing number 1, the 0-1. That one's off the end of the back. A little corkscrew foul. Makes it 0-2. Next up is Cooper Newman for the Matadors. The 0-2 Nicolau set. His motion, his fire. That one's off the end of the bat one more time to right field Dion, but Dion loses it in the sun. Reaching safely is Belichick. So an error for the Warriors there. Reaching safely. Went off the heel of his glove there is now Belichick on first, and Cooper Newman digging in for the black and gold. Taking off for second on the hit and run, but straight at Hopper, who will throw to first and then turn it for the double play. So a 5-4-3 double play to end it there for the Matadors on no runs, no hits, 1 error, and 1 left on. As we head to the bottom of the second here on Warriors Network.
So, where are we eating?
With GVTC's blazing fast fiber speeds,
3.5 stars, not a chance we try anything under 4.
you might feel like other things in life are taking a little longer than before.
Ooh, what sounds better, La Fiesta or Dumpling Palace?
Oh, Dumpling Palace.
Ew, gross.
We may not be able to speed up your dinner decisions, but we can provide fast and consistent premium Wi-Fi to search all the available options. Enjoy the GVTC difference, and please be patient with things that may have seemed to
Wait, what are we gonna watch?
slow down a bit. GVTC, connecting you.
Now for your Warriors, number 7.
We enter the bottom of the
Derek
second here on
Martinez.
Warriors Network in the bottom third of the order due up. Forward Pieper, 7, 8, and 9. Derek Martinez, Jacob Ortiz, and Cole Trejo. Set to go here in the bottom of the second as they lead 1-0. After an inning and a half, as Martinez watches one upstairs. Martinez on the season, wearing the number 7, a 2.22 average. That makes it 2-0 to the backstop. His third base still playing tight. Belichick there playing tight against Martinez now makes it 3-0. Infield playing very shallow. The wind shifted a little bit now from left to right after it was coming in from center field. The 3-0. Upstairs, so a 4-pitch walk for Martinez as he draws that.
Now to bat for the Warriors is Jacob Ortiz.
His 4th walk of the season, as he'll get a pinch runner, it looks like, as he's the catcher. Courtesy runner. Due up as Jacob Ortiz in the box. That's Aiden Rice, the courtesy runner. Jacob Ortiz, though, digging in. For Pieper Warriors is the umpires just getting that courtesy runner put into the books.
Pinch running for your Warriors is number 3, Aiden Rice.
Jacob Ortiz in the box, looking for his first hit of the season. So Rice on first. Laying down a bunt, though. Here is Ortiz, but that one gets pushed foul. Makes it the first strike. Rice was taken off there on that pitch. So looking for a little disturbance on the base pass. As Coach Olson at third, giving the signs to Ortiz and Rice. The 0-1. Hole sets, checks. Rice at first. Tries to get Rice, but Newman losing the handle there a little bit. Luckily, didn't get too far away. Kept Rice at first. As you can see, the flag there in center field was blowing in for most of this day, and now it's shifted, blowing left to right. We'll see what Rice does here. Taking a little extra steps, extra lead off. As that bunt goes straight to Holes, and he'll just flip it to first for out number 1.
Now to bat for your Warriors is number 11.
See the perfectly placed bunt there by Rice is allowing Rice, who was running for Martinez, to advance to second without a throw and without any thought really of trying to get the runner at second. Now Cole Trejo with his at-bat, playing left field today, a 118 average. As he hits that one to the right side, the second base Molina bobbles it a little bit, throws it to first, and gets called out on the throw just by a hair. Newman, the first baseman, making the stretch to be able to get that out, but advancing to third base was Rice. on the play. So 4-3 put out. Now back to the top of the order with Caden Jacobson. Got hit by the first at bat as that one's well outside. Jacobson center field today. Seven hits on the season. The 1-0 as he hits that one to chopper to the left side, fielded by Belichick. Belichick makes the grabs and throws him out in time for the third out. No runs, no hits, no errors. One left on for the Warriors as they lead 1-0. We head to the third inning here on Warriors Network.
Hi, I'm Scott, and I love Chick-fil-A nuggets because the flavor is unparalleled. As soon as you bite into them, you're in a happy place. The seasoning is perfect.
Hey, I'm Giovanni, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A nuggets is that they're perfectly breaded. There's just that right amount of crisp. I don't know what they're doing in the kitchen, but it's pure magic.
So, where are we eating?
With GVTC's blazing fast fiber speeds,
3.5 stars, not a chance we try anything under 4.
you might feel like other things in life are taking a little longer than before. We may not be able to speed up your dinner decisions, but we can provide fast and consistent premium Wi-Fi to search all the available options. Enjoy the GVTC difference. GVTC, connecting you.
Jax Legrand playing shortstop today, looking to get something hit to him here as it's been 6 up and 6 down for the Matadors so far, and that one's hit straight on the line to the second baseman Ortiz and eats him up a little bit. So reaching on the first pitch swing was Merrick. First hit of the afternoon for the Matadors.
Now for the Matadors, number 10.
That's Matthew Merrick on first now. Now Klein Vickers due up. DHing today. Pickoff attempt by Nicolau. Back in there safely is Merrick after the Hims reaching on the single. That ate up Ortiz at second. There's a bunt attempt here by the Matadors, but fielding it cleanly is Hopper making the throw to first. And the Warriors trying to get 2 on a big turn made there by Merrick.
Coming to the plate for Seguin is number 20.
Another 5-3 for out number 1 is now Luis Ocano. Digging in the backstop. 1 out here with a runner on second. Nicolau looking to keep the Matadors off the board. Nicolau, 7 runs against on this season. That 7 being the most against. That one's inside. Makes it 2-0 to the backstop, O'Connor. The ERA of 1.27 is third best on the team for Nicolau, though. The 2-0 hit to the right center field gap. Going forward is Dion. Dion makes a catch, trying to throw out the runner at third, and they get him at third base. So the fly out to right field and then gunning him down is Dion for out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on for the Matadors as we head to the bottom of the third here on Warriors Network.
I'm a pretty calm, cool, and collective guy, but... Sorry, what's your name? Yeah, Evan. Hi, Evan. Yeah, we have no internet. Nothing. I don't know. It just stopped working.
The internet is down.
I know, I'm on the phone with them. No, that was my wife.
I can't get online again.
Yeah, I'm talking to Evan. No, my daughter, my wife. Okay, can you guys not talk? Sorry. Yes, we have the white boxes. I see one. They got horns on them.
The one with
They
the
have
horns.
Yes, I see one. We have 11 of those.
I was on the phone and I got disconnected.
Okay, it's not about you. We switched our broadband service provider. Like Devin put in 11, Evan. How are we supposed to know which one's 7 and which
I thought it was Devin.
Who's Devin? I got no service.
Honey, you're blocking.
You can't stand there. You're blocking it. Don't block it. And the best part, I never have to speak to Evan or Devin ever again.
I think this one's 11.
11? We're not looking for 11. No, are we looking for 7, Evan, or 11? We have 2 next to each other. That's bad. 2 white boxes.
The Pieper Warriors lead 1-0 after the Warriors kept the Matadors off the board in the top of the third with thanks to an outfield assist by Dion in right field, throwing out the would-be runner at third base on the nice catch and throw in the outfield now. Drew up Jax Legrand, 2, 3, and 4. Legrand back in the first. Reaching on the fielder's choice. Looking to get a hit here as he watches one on the outer half. Just caught the edge of the strike zone. 200 average as mentioned. With a double on the season, the 0-1 as he watches that one outside. Looks like a breaker trying to come back in. Holes, quick worker for the Matadors as he's set for the 1-1. As that one's a sharp line drive to the right side, gets under the glove of Newman. Reaching for first as he'll round for second here is Legrand, and he'll be in there with a double after the little bobble in right field by Ceballos. So a single and advancing on the
Number 1,
bobble.
Jackson Hopper.
Now Jackson Hopper due up at the single. Was eventually picked off. Had their RBI though. Giving the Warriors the 1-0 lead. Here on this little chilly evening. As spring's just officially a few days away. As that one's hit back up the middle, going straight towards center field Trost. Not deep enough to tag up, and that will be out number 1. After that one was hit right on the button, back up the middle.
13, Austin Shree.
Looking at the past week or so for the Warriors, they face Seguin. That was a 9-0 victory. Is due up now Austin Shreve playing first base. Played Burnett, 7-6 loss, and at Navarro a 4-1 loss. That one's hit off the inside of the bat. That one will drop in for a hit for Shreve, who advances the runner to third. So now you got runners at the corner in Legrand, and Shreve couldn't place that one better as it was in the Bermuda Triangle between Haas, Trost, and Merrick. Is now taken second on a advantageous move there with Shreve. So a single and advancing on smart base running. Now has got runners at second and third. Reed Nicolau now off the end of the bat off to the left side. That will drive in a run as that got under the glove of Belichick. So a couple of back-to-back singles gives the Warriors the 2-0 lead. So Nicolau helping himself out just a little bit with an RBI. The single. Ron's come all the way home to score now. Runners at the corners. Nicolau and Shreve. It's now Dion due up, who had the outfield assist to end the top of the third. He watches one upstairs. Looking for his first RBI of the season. Got a good spot here with runners at the corners and 1 out only. Now 1 out hit by Jackson Hopper. Line drive straight to center field. Trost. That one's upstairs as well. Got a wide open gap between center and right now with how the Matadors are playing. A big gap between first and second as well. 2-0 to Dion. As that one caught the edge of the zone, says the home plate umpire, makes it 2-1. You see the runs against coming to bite the Matadors in the butt a little bit here early on. 138 runs against now on the season and 52 runs on the season for the Pieper Warriors. Big off move by Holes back in there safely is Nicolau. The Warriors came in today with a .233 team average. As that one's hit straight back up the middle, too. Takes a bad hop, though, gets by American, scoring a run there on the friendly bounce. Was Shreve, so an RBI single again for the Warriors, scores another run.
Number 7, Derek Martinez.
So back-to-back RBI singles for the Warriors is now Derek Martinez due up. Had the walk last inning. Looking to continue the low rally going for the Warriors with runners on first and second. That one's to the left side. Belichick will step on third, trying to fire to first for the double play. And they get the double play for the Matadors. The unconventional 5-3 as the Warriors score 2 on 4 hits. The Pieper Warriors lead 3-0. We head to the fourth here on Warriors Network.
Hey, buddy, got your glove?
Yep, I got it right here. You're coming, right?
Of course. I'll see you in 10 minutes.
Awesome.
Don't forget the you-know-whats.
Whether you're gearing up for a big project or a big game, GVTC has everything you need to stay connected.
What do you think?
They are gonna love these.
From smart security and high-speed internet to TV and phone, GVTC provides cutting-edge technology for your home and business.
Thank you.
You made it. Hey, what is it? Whoa, jersey!
With deep roots in the community, we're committed to building a stronger, better, connected future for the areas we serve. Our GVTC Foundation's charitable support and industry-leading products help you stay connected to what matters most. GVTC, connecting you.
Top of the order due up for the Matadors. Landon Tross, Holt Haas, and Caden Holes due up for their second at-bat of the afternoon. As so far, it's been a 1-2-3, 1-2-3, 1-2-3 innings for the Matadors. Actually, in that third inning, though, did get a base hit, but then an outfield assist stopped the momentum of the Matadors. The outfield assist by Dion. Now Tross due up for his second at bat, had the ground out to Shreve at first. That one in there for a strike against the center fielder. Nicolau, his third appearance of the season, the 0-1. As that one's hit straight back at Nicolau, goes off his glove to LeGrand, and no throw will be made as reaching on the little pinball play is Trost.
Number 2 for the Matadors, Holt
So
Haas.
their second hit. A little unconventional, but Holt Haas now due up with the runner on first. Third base Hopper playing just on the cut of the grass. Nicolau trying to get the pick off. Back in there safely is Trost. First pitch coming up to Holtas. As that one's called below the hollow of the knees, it looked like, to make it 0-1. A little bit of a low strike zone as that bunch to Nicolau. Nicolau loses the handle, and that will allow Haas to get the infield bunt single. So a little small ball action here, allowing the Matadors to get some runners on. It looks like there will be a mound visit if Coach Olson comes out of the dugout, the first base dugout, to have a chat with Reed Nicolau. As next batter, he'll be facing his Caden Holes, the opposing pitcher. Looks like this will just be, can't quite get an eye if anyone's on the bullpen or not, but I think this will be a mound visit just to keep his pitcher's head in the game and make sure he's got to face the batter in the box. The opposing pitcher now, though, Holes due up, has a fly out to right field. Next up would be Cevallos. But Haas on first, Trost on second as Coach Olson makes his way back to the dugout after having a few words with his pitcher, Nicolau. Whose 2 earned runs on the season has him third best, tied for third best on the team. So Nicolau doesn't allow a lot of earned runs. The 0-0. So there's the opposing number. Just a little upstairs after he's allowed 2 hits here in the top of the 4th. Runners on first and second. Nicolau checks. Deals the 1-0 as a breaker almost cut back in their back door for strike 1, but sits at 2-0 now. To his opposing number, Caden Holes. The 2-0. Just inside, makes it 3-0, looking to not walk the opposing pitcher here with his bright orange bat. Used to be a sign of a big power hitter. The 3-0. As he pulls back for a strike. So 3-1 count now to the number 1 pitcher, Caden Holes. Runners on first and second, Haas and Trost. As misses just inside to load him for the Matadors. Seth Cevallos due up in a big spot for the black and gold.
Number 23, Seth Cevallos.
3-0 game after 3 here in the top of the 4th. Seth Cevallos fly out to right in the second, looking to do some damage here. As that one's a slow grounder to LeGrand. He'll step on the back, throw to first for the double play, but a run does score. So the first run of the evening for the Matadors comes on the double play, but does score a run.
For the Matadors, number 1, Tim Belichick.
On that. 6-3. Double play. With the 2 outs coming. This time is called, and wanting a new ball is Nicolau. So just runners at the corner now. Third base, Haas. Play ball, says the home plate umpire. Nicolau ready to face Belichick, looking for a squeeze play here, and that squeeze play is executed, but no one covering first, as trying to cover first and diving on top of him is Ortiz. So 2 runs across here on the after the squeeze play was executed. So 2 runs on the infield squeeze play. So Belichick on first, and Haas came around on some gutsy base running by the Matadors. So runner on first now with Belichick, who has a single now on the day. Two runs on two hits. As now Belichick's taking off. That one's hit into the air to the left side, but well out of play. Makes it 0-1. To Cooper Newman, who's in the box now. The 0-1, Belichick on first. Inside to first baseman Newman. Wearing the number 22 for the Matadors, Nicolau looking to get out of a little jam here and to maintain the one-run lead. That's taken off for second is Belichick going on a little hit and run action. Is staying at second though is Belichick as Newman poached that one over the head of Hopper at third. So a couple of back-to-back singles
number 12, Matthew Merrick.
For the Matadors now have runners at first and second. For Matthew Merrick now. A single last inning. Looking for another hit right here. Trying to tie up this game. Outfield shaded to the right. Infield looking for the double play. Swung on and a miss for Merrick. Makes it 0-1. 2 runs across here on 3 hits. No errors for the Warriors. The 0-1 off the end of the bat, foul. Makes it 0-2 for the shortstop. Nicolau gets the signs, sets, checks the runner, delivers the 0-2. That one's a foul tip strikeout for Nicolau, and he gets out of the inning with the 1-run lead. Warriors due up next in the bottom of the 4th as they lead 3-2 here on Warriors Network.
Hi, I'm Scott, and I love Chick-fil-A nuggets because the flavor is unparalleled. As soon as you bite into them, you're in a happy place. The seasoning is perfect.
Hey, I'm Giovanni, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A nuggets is that they're perfectly breaded. There's just that right amount of crisp. I don't know what they're doing in the kitchen, but it's pure magic.
So, where are we eating?
With GVTC's blazing fast fiber speeds,
3.5 stars, not a chance we try anything under 4.
you might feel like other things in life are taking a little longer than before. We may not be able to speed up your dinner decisions, but we can provide fast and consistent premium Wi-Fi to search all the available options. Enjoy the GVTC difference. GVTC, connecting you.
8-9-1 due up for the Warriors. Jacob Ortiz, Cole Trejo, and Caden Jacobson, who we'll see for sure
Now
as the Warriors looking to put another crooked number up on the board as they lead 3-2. After the Matadors scored 2 in the top of the 4th, Ortiz and the bunt that was picked up by Holes and eventually fired over to Newman for that out. As that one's hit sharply down the left side. That will stay inside the line. Gets by Belichick, and Ortiz is rounding for 2, but he'll stay at first after he takes the large turn, but stays at first. That will be his
now for your Warriors, number 11,
first hit of the
Cole
season
Trejo.
for Jacob Ortiz. Now Cole Trejo due up Had the 4-3 ground out in the second. Ortiz on first. Has 3 stolen bases. Looking for a little squeeze play here was the Warriors, but got under that one was Trejo. Makes it 0-1. So you got Trejo at the box with 1 stolen base, so he's got a little bit speed, and then you've got Ortiz who gets picked off. So that will erase the base runner for the Warriors, and Ortiz a little surprised that he gets called out there on the pickoff move by Holes, who's had a lot of them here today. Now Cole Trejo looking to put himself on to get a runner back. The 0-1. As that one's hit sharply straight to the first baseman, Newman, who will clean it up and step on first for out number 2.
For the Warriors, number 14.
So runner quickly erased on the pickoff, and then the hard grounder straight to Newman at first. Sets Caden Jacobson with an empty infield. Looking to reset a little bit here in the bottom of the 4th, as that's a slow chop to the left side. Belichick will just hold on to it, and Jacobson gets on base.
For the Warriors, number 2, Jackson
A
LeGrand.
slow roller is what allowed Jacobson there to get on, as he just was running the hard 90 and didn't give Belichick at third a chance to throw him out. So now Jax LeGrand, a single and a fielder's choice on the day, has come around to score both times though. So he'll be looking to try driving a run here in the big right center field gap between Tross and Cevallos. Another pickoff attempt by Holes. Gets away from Newman, but not far enough away for Jacobson to scamper to second. Left field playing almost a deep shortstop, as that one's off the handle of the bat, and just a slow grounder to Newman will do it for the Warriors here in the bottom of the 4th. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, 1 left on for the Warriors. They lead 3-2 as we head to the 5th on Warriors Network.
So, where are we eating?
With GVTC's blazing fast fiber speeds,
3.5 stars, not a chance we try anything under 4.
you might feel like other things in life are taking a little longer than before.
Ooh, what sounds better, La Fiesta or Dumpling Palace?
Ooh, Dumpling Palace.
Ew, gross.
We may not be able to speed up your dinner decisions, but we can provide fast and consistent premium Wi-Fi to search all the available options. Enjoy the GVTC difference, and please be patient with things that may have seemed to...
Wait, what are we gonna watch?
Slow down a bit. GVTC, connecting you.
3-2 game is the Warriors lead here through 4, and now due up for the Matadors. 8-9-1, Vickers, O'Connell, and Tross, as Vickers watches one in there for a strike. Looking at the past 3 for Seguin, they faced Pieper on Tuesday. That was a 9-0 loss, and then San Marcos on the 10th, and well as Harker Heights. Both those were losses, 5-0 and 5-4. San Marcos 11-8-2 on the season. Harker Heights 6-8, as that one's a high chopper to the left side to Hopper. Hopper makes the throw to first for out number 1 for the Warriors.
For the Matadors, number 21, Louis O'Connell.
O'Connell now due up. Had the fly out to Dion in the 3rd. Ended up being a double play as Dion made the Long throw to third base for the double play. Eliminated Merrick, who was on the bases at the time. Got no one on, but a wide open gap right up the middle for O'Connell here. And a big gap between left and center field. Looking at Seguin's next three, though. They have a district series against Wagner's. That one's hit sharply to the right side to Dion as he'll let it drop in front of him. So a hit for O'Connell. They'll get a courtesy runner for O'Connell. Looks like he'll be number 17, Ray Tovar.
Number 17, Rajan Tovar, courtesy runner.
Landon Trost.
Up to bat for the Matadors.
Due up.
Number 8, Landon
3 unassisted and a single. Came around to score back in the fourth. Trost. Landon Trost. With a runner on first. Pickoff move by Nicolau, but back in there safely is Tovar. Well, looking ahead as we were for Seguin, they'll have the district series against Wagner, first away and then home against the 8-10 Thunderbirds. And then they got one against Veterans Memorial at Veterans Memorial. That's on April 11th at 7 p.m. Veterans Memorial, 5-10-1 on the season. That one almost gets the knees of Trost. Makes it a 2-0 count. Looking ahead for Pieper, they've got the Central Catholic Buttons tomorrow at 1. Who's 11-5-1. Steal attempt here by Tovar, and he's thrown out. Or they're actually, yes, he's called out at second. Eliminates the base runner. So now Landon Trost with the 2-1 count with no one on. A great throw there made by Derek Martinez, the backstop. Eliminating the base runner, the 2-1. That one's hit right side and foul. Makes it 2-2 to Trost. With the bases empty now after the caught stealing. 2-1, 2-2. Outside makes it 3-2, and the left side of the infield. LeGrand and Hopper thought that was strike 3, and they were making the trot back to the dugout. That one's hit to the left side, gets by the outstretched hand. The third base coach, looks like it's athletic director Craig Daly. They're at third, and at first would be head coach Mike Gonzalez. 2-2. Swung on to miss a strikeout for Nicolau. Ends the top of the fifth for the Matadors as the Warriors are due up next as they lead 3-2 here on Warriors Network.
Hey, buddy, got your glove?
Yep, I got it right here. You're coming, right?
Of course. I'll see you in 10 minutes.
Awesome.
Don't forget the you-know-whats.
Whether you're gearing up for a big project or a big game, GVTC has everything you need to stay connected.
What do you think?
They are gonna love these.
From smart security and high-speed internet to TV and phone, GVTC provides cutting-edge technology for your home and business.
Thank you.
You made it. Hey, what is it? Whoa, jersey!
With deep roots in the community, we're committed to building a stronger, better, connected future for the areas we serve. Our GVTC Foundation's charitable support and industry-leading products help you stay connected to what matters most. GVTC, connecting you.
Jackson Hopper due up first for the Pieper Warriors here in the bottom of the fifth. Has an RBI single and a fly out on the day.
Jackson Hopper.
That was his second RBI of the season, that RBI single back in the first. Leading off here in the bottom of the fifth, though. Due up is Hopper, Shreve, and Nicolau. Hopper digging in from the right side. Getting set to face Holes for the third time as time is called. A late time called by the home plate umpire. Holes delivers a breaking ball in there for a strike. The third base Hopper. 0-1 count to third baseman. That one's in the left-handed batter's box. Drawing walks is something this Pieper team does quite well, with 37 on the season before today, and having struck out 24 times on the season. The 1-1 goes to the right side. Going forward is Ceballos and Molina. Ceballos, the right fielder, is the one who will make the catch for out number 1. So an F9 for Hopper has flown out to centers already this afternoon. Is Austin Shreve now. A couple of singles for the first baseman. Looking for a single right here as well with no one on. A big gap between right center field. As a breaker trying to go back door against him. Doesn't cut enough though for ball 1. 1-0 from Holes. It's just outside. Looked like a two-seamer trying to run back door as well. But a big gap between Trost and Ceballos and center and right field. 3 straight balls to the first baseman. Looking for a 4-pitch walk after the fly out. As he watches one just on the inner half. Makes it a 3-1 count. Shreve looking to get on base here, though, with a .469 on-base percentage. As he gets hit right there on the backside, as he'll take the slow walk to first base. Due up now is Reed Nicolau. As it looks like we'll have a mound visit here. Looking to check on the mound. It looks like maybe a little slippage of the cleat is what looks like is being checked right here. A little ground maintenance being done. As leaving the mound there. Coach Gonzalez was helping his pitcher Holes out. Now Shreve on first after the hit by pitch. Reed Nicolau looking to help himself out. 2 singles on the day and an RBI. As the breaker's in there for a strike on the outer half. To the pitcher, Nicolau. Pickoff move, but safely in there is Shreve. Has gone all the way to third both times he's reached. Hasn't gotten to come home yet. That one's hit straight back up the middle, but straight at the second baseman, Molina, as Heath makes the throw to Newman, and out there at first as well is Shreve. So the 4-3 line out double play ends the inning for the Warriors. No runs, no hits, no one left on. The Warriors lead 3-2 as we head to the 6 on Warriors Network.
Hi, I'm Scott, and I love Chick-fil-A nuggets because the flavor is unparalleled. As soon as you bite into them, you're in a happy place. The seasoning is perfect.
Hey, I'm Giovanni, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A nuggets is that they're perfectly breaded. There's just that right amount of crisp. I don't know what they're doing in the kitchen, but it's pure magic.
So, where are we eating?
With GVTC's blazing fast fiber speeds,
3.5 stars, not a chance we try anything under 4.
you might feel like other things in life are taking a little longer than before. We may not be able to speed up your dinner decisions, but we can provide fast and consistent premium Wi-Fi to search all the available options. Enjoy the GVTC difference. GVTC, connecting you.
Haas holds in Ceballos due up to face Nicolau. 2, 3, and 4. Here due up for the Matadors. Haas on the day a single. Eventually came around to score. Watches one in there for a strike. Nicolau on the day. 2 strikeouts. As that one's a check me swing and a nice grab by Coach Olson there at the first base dugout, making sure to hold on to all of his papers at the same time. Makes it 0-2. Nicolau looking for a strikeout here, looking for number 3. As that one's hit sharply to the right side, but slice and foul. Keeps it at 0-2 against the left fielder. Two. Nicolau set, ready to go. He delivers the 0-2, a little foul ball to the left side. Coach Gonzalez giving a wave by at that one. Looks like it went off the foot of Holt Haas. Nicolau still looking for strikeout number 3. Actually number 4. The 0-2. That one's off the end of the bat, but not hung on to by Martinez, the backstop. Strikeout in the first, a strikeout in the 4th, and a strikeout in the 5th. The 0-2 from Nicolau. That one's off to the left side, fielded by Hopper. Hopper makes the throw to first for out number 1. 5-3 for out number 1. Now due up Caden Holes. He's been pitching.
Now for the Matadors, number 6.
For the Matadors. That was the first strikeout back in the first from Nicolau. Then a single and came around to score. Looking at the wrong batter there. Has a fly out and a base on balls as that one's hit sharply to the left side. Gets under the glove of Hopper. So Holes has a single. And to his 1-for-2 day.
For the Matadors, number 23, Seth Ceballos.
Seth Ceballos now, 0-for-2 on the day. Fly out to Dion in a double play in the 4th. Looking for hit number 1 today. Ceballos is taking off for a second as Holes, but no one's at the bag and getting there just in time, but rolling into center field. What got there quickly was Jacobson to keep Holes at second on the stolen base. So now a runner at second as Holes took the bag on Martinez, who has a throw out on the evening. Now the 0-1 count to Ceballos. Right side of the infield playing a few steps in. Nicolau delivers outside. Makes it 1-1. Wind continued to blow in from the north to right field. So a hard day for home runs as the Warriors are still looking for their first one of the season. The 1-1. Chopper to the left side, foul to the Matadors dugout. Makes it 1-2. 66 runs on the season so far for the Matadors. They've now allowed 139. So a team that can put up a lot of runs but allows more. The 1-2 from Nicolau. That one's hit hard. Back up the middle. Going for it is Jacobson and Dion. Dion will be the one to make the catch, and Holes trying to tag up but having to retreat back to second. F9 for Cevallos is now Tim Belichick digs in. A single and reached on an error. Hasn't made it past second so far this evening.
Number 1, Tim Belichick.
Looking to tie it up here with Holes on second. Ball into the corners, could get that. Nicolau delivers. That one's hit hard to the left side. Goes off the end of the bat though. Hopper in fair territory makes the catch. So Strandon Holes at second as the Matadors don't score any on one hit, no errors, and one left on. The Warriors lead 3-2 as we head to the bottom of the sixth on Warriors Network.
So, where are we eating?
With GVTC's blazing fast fiber speeds,
3.5 stars, not a chance we try anything under 4.
you might feel like other things in life are taking a little longer than before.
Ooh, what sounds better, La Fiesta or Dumpling Palace?
Oh, Dumpling Palace.
Ew, gross.
We may not be able to speed up your dinner decisions, but we can provide fast and consistent premium Wi-Fi to search all the available options. Enjoy the GVTC difference, and please be patient with things that may have seemed to
Wait, what are we gonna watch?
slow down a bit. GVTC, connecting you.
We're into the bottom of the sixth as due up for the Warriors, Cash Dion, Derek Martinez, and Jacob Ortiz. Dion, right field today. Has that outfield assist that we've talked about. 5-3. Ground out in the first and a RBI single in the third. Looking for another hit here. That's the 143 average entering today. That one's off the handle of the bat. Nice grab by one of the Pieper coaches as that one went off the netting. Hard play to make with your body turned towards the infield and really pitching it across your body, but a nice snag there. The 0-1. Watches it low in the dirt. 1-1 to the right fielder. Looking for hit number 4 of the season. Makes it 2-1. An OBP of 294, so just under 300, the 2-1. Watches it upstairs. Looking for walk number 3 of the season. Here in the 3-1 count. Outfield shade to the left against him. He draws that walk to get the free 90.
Number 7.
Takes the walk on the first as Derek Martinez now due up. A walk and a line out double play on the afternoon for the backstop. Making sure to the back of his mind to not hit into another double play here. Martinez. 222 average, a OBP of 364. Launches that one outside. So 5 straight balls makes it a 1-0 count to Martinez. Pickoff move back in there safely is Dion. Martinez looking for RBI number 3, possibly here if he could get one to the right center field gap. 1-0. Too low. Makes it 2-0. Big gap there between center and right field as they're playing for a pull against the backstop Martinez. Also could go down the lines with how the outfield is positioned. 315 down the lines, 385 to center. Another pickoff move, but back in safe is Dion. A lot of pickoff moves by Holes. Sitting at 60 pitches through 5 and some change. Makes it 2-1, that foul ball. He'll take the walk down to first. As it looks like there will be a discussion of why he got the free 90, but now runners at first and second nonetheless.
Number 3, Aiden Rice is running for
Jacob Ortiz now digging it in. Aiden Rice, the courtesy runner for the backstop. Ortiz on the day, single and ground out. That ground out was to the pitcher. Looking for a bunt again here from Ortiz, is abandoning first is Newman. Playing in tight, and Ortiz does lay down the bunt. As mishandling the bunt though is Holes, and now the bases are loaded for the Warriors. That well-placed bunt by Ortiz gives him his second hit.
For the Warriors, number 11.
And the first hit of this 6th inning is Cole Trejo. A couple of ground outs today with the bases loaded down now. Could drive in a couple. Looking for his first RBI still. Infield playing in. Trejo hits one sharply to the right side to Molina. Molina fires on home, but losing the handle is Ocano. So that will score a run for the Warriors, make it 4-2. On a fielder's choice is what we've got to mark it down as. So
number 14,
a run, but no hit. And scoring was Dion. Rice now at third. Trejo at first. Still a dangerous spot for Holes here is now Jacobson. As a balk is called, it seems, and now a run will score, and runners at second and third now. As you can hear the umpire, a balk is a balk. So make it a 5-2 game on the balk. So runners at second and third now on the balk. Jacobson now down 0-1. But 2 runs across on 1 hit for the Warriors as the infield's playing in now. For the Matadors, the 0-1 upstairs. To the center fielder, Jacobson. You got speed at third with Ortiz, and you got Trejo at second. It's a 5-2 game. That pop up straight up the middle to Holes for out number 1.
Coming up to the plate, number 2, Jess LeGrand.
Out number 1 after 5 batters, and now due up is Jax LeGrand. He's got a single, a fielder's choice, and a ground out on the day. Runners at second and third, infield still playing in. Watches 1.5, stood him up a little bit. 2 runs across here in the 6th on a 1 hit. this 5-2 game. The 0-1 from Holes has grounded that one out from the shoelaces. That will score a run, maybe two, but just one is staying at second there. Is Trejo, but Ortiz comes around to score on that single by Legrand, give him an RBI. So 3 runs across here. And it looks like we'll have a mound visit for the Matadors. There's been 3 runs on 2 hits. Here in the bottom of the 6th, the Warriors have gotten their 6 runs on 10 hits now. And 2 errors of the Matadors. Holes. Looks like day will be done as a new pitcher on the mound for the Matadors. Gabe Molina will be the new pitcher. After 69 pitches for Caden Holes, and his day is done. And it looks like Coach Gonzalez looking to try and get an explanation on that balk call that was had earlier. Runners on first and second. We got Trejo. We got Legrand. See them talking there with their coaches, and Coach Gonzalez continuing to get that explanation of the balk call that was made that scored a run. Got runners to second and third at that time, and now he got Jackson Hopper due up. Hopper on the day, as you see Gonzalez there still getting the explanation. It looked like it wasn't a clear enough pause for the umpire there. That explanation looks like. You got to come to a clear pause, clear set, then to the delivery. As now the Warriors got to face Molina. It'll be Hopper for sure. On deck is Shrave, and in the hole is Nicolau. So runners at the corners.
For the Warriors, number 1, Jackson
Got
Hopper.
Trejo at third and Legrand at first. Facing Molina for the first time is Hopper. He shoots that one to the left side. That one will score at least 1. And it does score 1 for Hopper and the Warriors if they extend that lead to 7-2. The Warriors are excited about that one as they come out of the dugout and greet Trejo as he enters the dugout.
13, Austin Shreve.
RBI single for Hopper. Back-to-back RBI singles. That one just clips the zone against Shreve. Eighth batter of the inning. Check swing and call to swing by the home plate umpire, makes it 0-2. 1 out here. The bottom of the 6th after 3 runs across. Should be 4 runs across. Make it a 7-2. Ball in the dirt. You see here the hell up swing by Shreve as he wanted to go for that one, but went yes, 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 nope. The correct way to approach an at-bat. So he hits that one off the inner handle. Slow grounder to Belichick. Belichick will just hold on to it, and that will load the bases for the Warriors. So 3 back-to-back singles.
For the Warriors.
Have him loaded for Reed Nicolau, who's could help himself out a lot here with the bases loaded. 2 singles and a ground out. Now with runners everywhere. That one's inside to the pitcher. Already looking for the 0-1. That gets under the glove of Belichick. That will score 1. Coming on to home, though, that will score 2. And going for a double is Nicolau. And runners at second and third now after 2 more runs for the Warriors. 6 runs across here in the bottom of the 6th. As breaking out the leprechaun hat wore the Warriors here on St. Patrick's Day is getting a little lucky there was Nicolau getting under the glove of Belichick. Now the Warriors have batted around.
Number 17.
5 hits here in the bottom of the 6th for the purple and gold. Watching that one for a strike is Dion. His second at bat of this inning is now the Warriors have batted around. Went chasing down one, looking to golf one out. Makes it 1-1. His first at bat of this inning was a walk. Eventually came around to score. Now runners at second and third. Makes it 2-1 to the right fielder. Swinging at that one, free swinging. Sets him down. First strikeout for Molina. Now Derek Martinez looking for his second at bat of this 6th inning. So he pokes that one to the right side, but slicing foul for strike 1 to the backstop. Came around to score on the balk. The 0-1 to Martinez. So he hits that one back up the middle over the head of Molina and trying to beat it out, and he is called out for out number 3, but not before the Warriors scratch across 6 on 5 hits, 1 error, and 2 left on. The Warriors now lead 9-2 as we head to the 7th here on Warriors Network.
Hi, I'm Scott, and I love Chick-fil-A nuggets because the flavor is unparalleled. As soon as you bite into them, you're in a happy place. The seasoning is perfect.
Hey, I'm Giovanni, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A nuggets is that they're perfectly breaded. There's just that right amount of crisp. I don't know what they're doing in the kitchen, but it's pure magic.
So, where are we eating?
With GVTC's blazing fast fiber speeds,
3.5 stars, not a chance we try anything under 4.
you might feel like other things in life are taking a little longer than before. We may not be able to speed up your dinner decisions, but we can provide fast and consistent premium Wi-Fi to search all the available options. Enjoy the GVTC difference. GVTC, connecting you.
It's a beautiful Friday night here at Pieper High School as the Warriors are feeling lucky as they lead 9-2 through 6, and Nicolau still dealing, ready to face 6, 7, and 8 of the Matadors. Cooper Newman, Matthew Merrick, and Klein Vickers due up for Seguin.
For the Matadors, coming up to the plate is Cooper Newman.
Newman is single and a double play hit into today. Looking to cut the deficit here as Matadors are down 7. Lucky number 7 for one team, unlucky number 7 for the other as that one's in there for a ball. The first base Newman, that one's downstairs. Makes it 2-0 quickly. As Nicolau's moving quick here in the 7th, 2-0. Foul to the Matadors dugout. Makes it 2-1. Due up next is Merrick, and in the hole is Vickers. 2-1. Swung on and misses and makes it 2-2. Nicolau looking for strikeout number 4 against the Matadors. So he's set to 2-2. That one's just a little corkscrew right off the end of the bat. You saw it there, just a lot of spin on that one. You had the RPMs on that one. You'd probably see it in the low thousands. The 2-2 now. Swung on a miss. Strikeout number 4 for Nicolau. Now Matthew Merrick due up.
Number 12 for the Matadors, Matthew Merrick.
A single and a strikeout so far today. Nicolau delivers. That one's hit off the end of the bat. Almost went back fair, but had too much spin on it. Matadors looking for hit number 7. Looking for hit lucky number 7 as that one's a foul tip strike. Able to hear the ting of the bat. So he just caught a piece of that one, making it 0-2. Nicolau now looking for strikeout number 5. He's got it. Strikeout number 5 for Nicolau. As he sits down Merrick. Now he's got to face Vickers for the 3rd time. A couple of ground outs to second base Ortiz. The 3rd and the 5th. Now the 7th. Nicolau delivers. That one's got a piece of.
For the Matadors, number 10, Klein Vickers.
Due up next would be Luis Ocano. Backstop. The 0-1 is in there for a strike, so Nicolau looking for strikeout number 6. As he's set quickly in the 0-2. Delivers. And he's got strikeout number 6, but drops the 3rd strike. Makes the throw down to first is Martinez. So strikeout number 6 for Nicolau sets down the Matadors. As we enter the 7th inning stretch, and they give Nicolau the lucky hat. And that will do it here from Pieper High School as the Warriors were feeling lucky on St. Patrick's Day. Nicolau with 6 strikeouts on the day. As the Warriors take it a 9-2 game. That will do it for us here on Warriors Network. I've been Cole Pavelio here on Warriors Network as they take it 9-2. That will do it for us.